Hello everyone, welcome to NextGen AI Academy. In this video, we are going to learn about user-defined methods, in specific about the static method. If you are new to this video, please watch the instance method because we are going to reuse the same code again in the static method. And this is also similar to static variable. So if you already understood the concept of static variable and instance user defined method, then this topic will be very easier. Same like instance method, we have two types: method which returns the value and methods without returning the value. Let's do it practically. A short recap: in previous video we have created an instance method, access modifier, return type, method name and arguments. Addition of two numbers we have learned, then subtraction of two numbers, and finally we created a void method, that is method without returning value, to display the output. Since it's an instance method, we have to create the object instance, then through that object we have to call the respective methods. Same way, okay, let's create a class static method under the user defined package public static void main finish. I'm going to copy paste previous code instance method and implement the static method concept. For static method, the syntax is just we have to add one more keyword. After the access modifier, you have to include the static keyword. It means after public static, then return type, method name, then followed by arguments. It is the only change we have to make it to the user defined method, to converting that from instance method to the static method. Same way, public static, then return type, subtraction method. Again, method without returning value or void method, we have to add the keyword static, public static void display and arguments. Now how to call this method? So let's go back to the static variable. In the static variable, we understood like company names, register number and all. It's common for all the employee. So we include the static keyword so that all the employee can use these two variable. And to call that particular static variable, we understood one thing: no need to create the object instance. It means directly we called the variable. Same concept only applicable for static method also. As usual, let's save it to a variable add equal to that particular method name, addition, first number, second number, semicolon. Like instance method, we didn't create any object. Directly we can able to call the method without creating the object instance. Still, if you are not getting it, please watch this particular static variable video so that you will get more clarity on static method. Then to display method, pass that particular variable add this method. If we execute this, the value is 60. It means 10 plus 50 equal to 60. So when we execute this program, it will start from the main method, then it will come here, it will execute addition. The flow will go here and it will be replaced by num1 as 10, num2 as 50, then it will do the addition. The output will be 60. The result will contains the value 60 and it will return it. It will come again here and save it to add variable. After that, this line will come. The add will be having 60. Now this will call the display method. it will go to this display method. In the display method, the value 60 will be replaced. So the output will be the value is 60. You can see here output, the value is 60. Same way you can guess for subtraction. Int sub, method name subtraction 50 comma 10 semicolon, then display sub semicolon. Let's execute. The value is 40. So that's about the static method. So we are done with the static variable, instance method, static method. Based on that, there are some method rules for variable you have to keep it in mind. For example, whenever you create a static method, inside the static method, you can use only static variable. If it is an instance method or non-static method, you can use both the instance and a static variable. Let's see that with the code implementation. We have declared two variables. One is instance variable, then static variable because we use static keyword. Now, when you created a static method, inside that you can able to use only the static variable. When you try to access the instance variable A, you will get the compile time error. If I uncomment this code, you can see an error. It means inside the static method, you can use only static variable. But when you consider a non-static method or an instance method, here you can access both the instance and a static variable. These 2 points you have to keep it in mind. Especially while working in big framework, we used to do this mistake. So make sure you remember this particular rule. Hope you got a very good idea about the types of user defined method, how to call it, and how to include those variables. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.